Welcome to Family Guy Video Game. Not Family Guy the video game, because that would make too much sense. This is a 2006 PS2 game. Came out for Xbox and PSP as well. Developed by High Voltage Software. And published by 2K. Back when they used to publish video games.
Still out here, huh?
I have a responsibility to my PTV viewers, Brian. And nothing says must-see TV like a 5-day, non-stop Mr. Belvedere marathon.
Gotta say, I never really cared for that show. Put out kind of a weird vibe.
I think this is the one where Mr. Belvedere sits on his own nuts.
And there's the weird vibe.
This is a day to remember, Rupert. My mind control device is complete. As soon as I broadcast my commands over the Fat Man's satellite dish, I shall be the most powerful dictator since Dick Cheney. Why the devil are you dressed like that? No, I'm not criticizing. I just don't understand your need to prance around like a scoutmaster on Labor Day weekend. What the hell is going on out there? Bertram, did your mothers stop cleaning their carpets long enough to let you out of the house? That was a jab at their sexuality.
I'm here for one thing, and one thing only, Stuart. Your satellite dish.
Oh, marvelous. I see you stopped
So-
yourself long enough to learn how to play this thing. Well, let's get on with it.
One thing I will say, so Family Guy the video game, 2006. So I got bought this by a good friend, and I played about 2/3 of it, and then I got absolutely just stuck.
To charge my ray gun. And then Bertram, as First Lady of the
so-
United States, Helen Hayes once said,
I did eventually finish
I'm
it.
going to kill you.
You do, so you switch between 3 characters, I think.
William got me this beautiful watch. I'm not a boy. Oh God, this is so embarrassing.
Stewie, guess what word I'm thinking of right now? And it's not kitty.
I really wouldn't know.
Go on, guess a word. But it's not kitty.
Is it Kitty?
Get out of my head!
So, it's a bit of a strange game. There's essentially 3 different characters, 3 different gameplay styles. So Stewie is kind of... It's a little bit like
I
a...
must find enough power-ups to charge my ray gun. And then Bertram, as First Lady of the American stage, Helen Hayes once said,
It's a chatty game as well, isn't it?
kill you.
Yeah, so Stewie's kind of a shooter. Peter is kind of a... like a 2D brawler, but in 3D. A little bit like Fighting Force or Urban Chaos, something like that. And then there's stealth sections with Brian, which were the parts I had most problem with, if I'm perfectly honest. Ah, there's double jump. So, I suppose we should go through the history of the show, shouldn't we? I really, really liked the show as a teenager getting into adulthood. Of kind of, you know, I love South Park, and Family Guy seemed like, you know, another one of those type shows. Clearly not as cleverly written as South Park, but it was funny for the time. And I think the problem I had was when the show... So I got into the show around about the time that Series 4 was becoming a reality. So I watched Series 3. So I had the first 3 series, and I really, really liked those. What am I missing?
Too high for you? Try hitting the jump button again when you're at the top of the first jump, genius.
So when the show came back, it had a more acidic tone to it. It was always kind of, in the same way that South Park is a little bit cruel, or can be cruel, Family Guy is crueler and cruder. And I felt like when the show came back, it actually probably just ended up going too far. And it wasn't fun. So I haven't watched the series in, God, probably since Series 5, Series 6, around about that sort of time frame. Because I just lost interest. I just didn't think it was anywhere near as cleverly written, and that's coming from you know, where it was. What am I missing? This. Am I? Yeah, I know, but where are the other three?
Do you hear yourself talk? I might kill you tonight.
The camera's not great. I'll add that much. Am I losing my mind? I can't open that. I can't open that. I'm just going around in circles. Can't fire the ray gun yet. Oh, hang on. That's just that door. I can't open that door either. Hang on. Bear with me one moment. Right.
Too high for you? Try hitting the jump button again when you're at the top of the first jump, genius.
I don't know why that wardrobe wouldn't open before. That's annoying.
My boyfriend, Prince William, got me this beautiful watch.
It's not the most technically accomplished
I
game.
might kill you tonight.
Go on. Guess a word. But it's not kitty.
Is it Kitty?
Get out of my head!
Right, I can open that one.
My ray gun just needs one more part. Let's
There we go.
This is Peter Griffin with PTV, giving you the Mr. Belvedere Marathon.
I must find enough power-ups to charge my ray gun. And then, Bertram, as First Lady of the American stage Helen Hayes once said, I'm going to kill you.
Honey,
Right.
I'm doing the dishes.
Damn! It appears the microwave is disrupting my mind control. I shall need to use an indirect method. Perhaps something involving the dog?
Can I open the door?
Mommy has to clean up the house, all right?
Okay.
Oh, what's that smell? Oh, no. Well, my, Mr. Hoover's come to visit.
There we go.
I don't want to see Mr. Hoover.
I don't like this.
I must find a way to reach the roof in order to confront Bertram, and then perhaps work on a sweet tan. I know you're new at this, but how about targeting our enemies with the lock-on feature? It's there for a reason.
Yeah, so this is kind of... It's like a twin-stick shooter, but not quite. It's also not a good twin-stick shooter.
If you hold it down, you can achieve a greater release. Got it?
It's all a bit bizarre. It's all a bit contrived. I remember there being kind of funny elements to it. But, I mean, we're talking about PTV, so this is already post the show coming back online.
Destroy the remote and its owner. Oh, God, my lawn! That's not what I meant by a bush cut. Damn it! My taco's ready. So is what I got in the microwave. Excellent. One of my sky hooks. Good thing my bribes at City Hall paid off.
Hey, don't forget to put in these hooks.
Why?
because some infant gave me $100?
Ah, it's one of those cutaways like you see on television. However, this is a video game, so they are interactive. Succeed, and I'll get more power-ups for my ray gun.
Yes, so that's the other thing this game does, is they have these little mini games. Right. The roof. Why are you all over the roof?
That's quite a gap. Time to use my glide apparatus.
Oh, press circle. I want to get to the Peter sections of this because they are very different.
How dare you defy me?
Not so fast, Bertram. I'd rather the dish be destroyed than have it fall into your hands.
Hey, keep it down up there. If that's Meg or some kind of squirrel, I'm gonna get my shotgun.
Fool! I tricked you into destroying your own satellite dish. Now I can proceed unimpeded with my own plan for world domination.
Where does he get those wonderful toys?
Goodbye, Stewart!
Okay, some kind of squirrel or Meg, stop interrupting my program.
Peter! Oh my God! Brian, call an ambulance. I'll go get my purse.
Ugh, this looks like an Iraqi trailer park. Bertram's obviously been planning this attack for some time. But what's his master plan? I must find out. Therefore, I have no choice but to shrink myself down and infiltrate his lair within the fat man's testicles. Gross.
So some of the jokes don't hit. There's still some of that distasteful writing. Oh good, more Stewie levels.
This hospital so often. They should name it after me.
Ooh, Death is here. I better get to the fat man before he does.
Right.
Hey, keep out of there! We have a code brown! Baby with a ray gun! Help!
All right, you medical maggots. This is the big one. Time to earn our pay.
Look how much health they're taking off.
Shrink myself down into the fat man. Sooner I can thwart Bertram's plan.
Why are the orderlies beating the crap out of a baby as well? I mean, it's a video game. Maybe I should be asking that level of question, but there is an absurdity to what's going on here. I'll say, so for PS2, I think they do an admirable job of recreating the look of the show. It kind of reminds me of the Futurama video game, which we still haven't had a look at, actually.
The death and destruction. This is so good, it just has to be fattening. Ow, my pinky!
But yeah, it's like it looks good for 2D turned into 3D. I don't think it looks half bad. Right, well, can I break the glass? Yes, I can. There we go. Oh, walked straight into that one. I remember dying a lot in this game.
You know, I have to come out to this hospital so often. They should name it after me.
Ooh, Death is here. I better get to the fat man.
We have a code brown! Baby with a ray gun! Help!
Right, not making that same mistake again. She dies immediately. Hello. Oh. Oh, I can't just sit up here and shoot them.
I'm melting! Victory is mine!
There we go.
If I destroy that red junction box, these laser walls will disappear. So there's that. My ray gun
Yeah, I don't know why the hospital's designed like this, but sure.
If you weren't sniffing glue during geometry class, baby. Blood vessel.
Yeah, so you can do this kind of weird stand on the spot R1, which it seems like it would have made a lot more sense to just put the shooting on the right analog stick. But this came out in 2006. It wasn't like the twin stick shooter was a... I suppose it wasn't as ubiquitous as it is now, but Geometry Wars existed. Because it was a 360 launch game. Not sure I know where the oh right, you can just blow up those things.
Oh, my duodenum.
Where does a baby get a ray gun?
Security, there is a man in a red and yellow floral shirt stuck in the nurse's shower. Security to the nurse's shower, please.
That's a green power-up. Is that more powerful? Yeah.
Oh man.
I remember this being a thing as well.
Ah, this hurts.
Aren't you guys dead yet? I got a schedule to keep.
Water and electricity. A wonderful combination when thinking about Lois, but here and now it may impede my progress.
Can I jump on the back of that guy? I can. At least the glide makes this easier. I do remember the fiddly platforming not being fun though.
While normally I would be overjoyed at causing this much destruction, I have more pressing matters.
Ow. Can I... Okay, I can't kill that guy. He's some sort of superhero... Ah, bollocks. No! I'm not going to be able to see any of the rest of this game, am I? Health pickups. Please.
I need a condenser from an electron microscope and a coil from an MRI machine. And then, you know, whenever it's convenient, I'm kind of in the mood for a payday bar.
Where does a baby get a ray gun?
See, it's just, it's not, the pivot is not accurate. Oh, come on. Alright, let's do some hardcore platforming.
Blast it all! In this model, the aperture is all the way at the top. Cursed Koreans and their slipshod ergonomics.
Now, this is what I'm talking about. Me on the big screen.
See, remember that character?
I'm looking good.
Oh, you
You're a good pimple dog.
bastard. So it does have that need to... So South Park: The Stick of Truth did this. It was just chock full of references. But it didn't feel like... It felt like every single one of them was kind of... had a justification just about to be there. Or they kind of built the game around it. But in here, they don't do that. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is the type of platforming that really drives me nuts.
Victory's mine!
Where did all those guys come from?
Wow, this is just like Bible camp.
Right, let's pray.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah, I'd forgot about that as well.
I want...
It's just, it's attempted. I mean, we'll come to the 360 one later because that game came out later. But one of my problems with the 360 one was just
Perhaps I should find a way to use the preggers.
how kind of it went out of its way to be as offensive as possible.
Dr. Hartman to surgery. Dr. Hartman to surgery.
Oh, the babies. Poor babies.
This
License for that.
this isn't good, is it?
Okay. Let's make some barricades. Whatever it is, we've got to stop it.
Okay.
Saving for explosives, and my boyfriend works at the armory, so...
Okay. I mean, that's just weird, so...
I'll save you. Attention is needed. Stat. Code blue coming through. Charging. Clear. I'll save you.
Right, let's try and...
Needed. Stat.
Go away!
Code blue coming through. Charging. Clear. Code blue coming through. Charging. Clear.
Can I just ignore them?
You. Attention is needed. Stat.
They actually run faster than me. Oh, you have to kill everybody before you can leave the room. Good.
You.
If Devil May Cry has got a lot to answer for. Where are they?
Charging. Clear. Attention is needed. Stat. Code blue coming through. Charging. Clear.
Where the hell have the nurses gone?
Attention is needed. Stat.
This is infinite spawn. There we go.
This laser grid is more...
Oh god, more laser grids.
My ray gun blasts more accurately.
I just want to see more of the game. God, I remember playing this and actually enjoying it. I was just a glutton for punishment.
Dirty little football.
What did I just bounce that off? There we go.
This is not a drill.
I feel like the jazz music in the background at least is also fitting. Like, it's not what I deem like classic Family Guy soundtrack, but they have got the theme tune.
Dr. Davis to surgery. You left your watch in a guy.
Right in the scapula.
So this is the other thing I remember about this game is that these sections go on way too long.
Pop the blood. The MRI machine.
Like they stretch these things out.
What the deuce? It's that pervert from next door. What is he doing here? Oh my god, female x-rays! Hey, anyone have a towel? Hey, wanna play doctor?
Stay away from.
Hey nurse, can you examine this lump?
Ugh. Pervert cooties.
Are you the head nurse?
Oh God, I'd rather die. Oh God, why am I still alive?
Come on. Are you like trapped now? What's going on?
Damn it! Still one channel open.
This tank has a nipple.
Really? That's the level we've stooped to here?
Why is no one helping?
Wait. Oh, I need him to do the last one. This is a bad game. What? What's all this about? See, this is just like, if that's supposed to be funny, it's random for random's sake, as opposed to.
Graphic scene viewable by pressing up, up, down, down, left. Huh. Horny gamers believe anything. Seabreeze? Hey! Well, you smell inseminated. I can't believe you're pregnant again. God, didn't you learn anything the last time? Would you like some water? A treat? Towel to bleed on? I knew it! Arrest this dog! He violated my restraining order and impregnated Seabreeze! What? No, I didn't! He's lying! And he's not Caucasian. Oh! I'm not the father, Joe.
Unless you can prove that, Brian, we gotta lock you up. Damn it, a speed bump. Who's the wise guy that put this speed bump here? Not funny! Horowitz, I'm looking at you! Yeah,
That's so stupid.
Wrap it up, guys! This is in poor taste!
Okay, rule 1 for fugitives. Don't let
Here we
anyone-
go. So here's some stealth. We're not going to get to the bloody brawler.
Shadows, like martinis, are your friends. Looks like Meg's room, only more hopeful.
You know what I enjoy? Hiding things up my bum.
So yeah, these are the tedious stealth sections that I just wished death upon myself playing.
That's the second most disturbing thing I've ever seen. Hi, I'm Brian, and this is the first of my interactive non-sequiturs. Play this successfully, and I'll turn invisible for a short period of time. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, the mini games I don't see the point of. Uh-oh.
Peekaboo, I see you.
Okay.
That's the second
Oh.
most disturbing thing I've
Yeah,
ever
and then you have to do the mini game again.
Hi, I'm Brian, and this is the first of my
Yep,
interactive
we've-
non-sequiturs. Play this successfully, and I'll turn invisible for a short period of time. Thanks for listening.
Oh, different buttons. Ooh.
God, I wish I knew what lies ahead.
Stop
Oh,
running, you.
I used for the analog stick.
Peekaboo, I see you.
That's the second most disturbing thing I've ever seen. Hi, I'm Brian, and this is the first of my interactive non-
Yes.
Play this
God.
successfully, and I'll turn invisible for a short period of time. Thanks for listening. God, I wish I knew what lies ahead.
This is really funny because it's in a shower.
Stop running, you.
Why do we do these things to each other?
Oh God, more of this.
Do you want the Prel or don't you? Haha.
At least these patterns are easier.
Chasing each other is a game.
Like, seriously, do we need 3 screens of this?
After this, let's go grab a snack.
So the socioeconomic structure of the streets is what is responsible for our situation.
Right, okay. It's all just pattern recognition. Like, that's my least favorite type of stealth.
If I'm gonna find out who the real father of Seabreeze's puppies is, I need some clues. Yikes! That's why the prison. This is part of the police file on Seabreeze. Jackpot. That guy couldn't find his ass with a magnifying glass and a map.
Oh!
God! There's a dog over here!
God!
If I'm gonna find out who the real... Yikes! That's what...
I see you.
If I'm gonna find out who the real father of... Looks like Brooks was here. This is part of the police file on Seabreeze. Jackpot. That guy couldn't find
Right,
his ass with
go as
a
quick as you can.
magnifying glass and... That guard might be a problem. Maybe I can find something to distract him. Just
Well, like this
switch
big red
one over to
button.
the women's shower. That ought to keep him busy.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
I like that interrogation room.
I bet if I hid under this desk, they couldn't see me at all.
Which cabinet is that filed in again?
Oh, the crawling is so slow.
Somebody's stealing my water. They're crap.
Hey, look, it's Adam West.
It happens when you least expect it.
Oh, bollocks.
Don't move, dirtbag.
Alright. That is Family Guy video game. I don't want to play any more of this. You just have to imagine what a brawler with Peter Griffin would be like. Exactly as you expect. It's not very good. Anyway, that's Family Guy video game. Next time we come around, we'll be looking at Back to the Multiverse, I think is what it's called. And see if that holds up as badly as this does.
Somebody's stealing my water. They're crafty, I'll tell you. Oh, I got you. You